Blessed be the Most High, Jah Rastafari.
More issues to address. I got them kinda nervous, cause they know I throw shots in a lot of verses. Talk behind my back.
What's up? It's Marz Money,
Flightschool Pree,
and I got a guest host right now, a special guest.
Slap shot, you was the word, y'all.
Yeah.
The legend,
My
Brooklyn
boy Slops,
legend,
the legend, Brooklyn legend. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a brief synopsis on Slops himself, you heard? So check this out, right?
What's the word, man?
I met Slops through one of my boys, Bizzle, right? We met you through Bizzle.
Oh, man, Bizzle.
Yeah,
Shout
probably
out to
about
Bizzle.
4 years ago. Like my first show home and shit. So I end up fucking with Slops. I followed him and shit. And I see Slops was like really on top of like showcasing Brooklyn artists. So I was like, yo, this dude is like the Sway or like the academics of like Brooklyn artists. And I'm like, yo, he need to be more prevalent. Like somebody needs to realize like this is what he is. And you know, till now, I think he's getting that little recognition right now.
Appreciate it.
But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so when I start vibing with the nigga and like hitting him up, I'm like, yo, I see that he kind of curate the culture. I started sending him artists that I thought was hot and shit. So I think I got like a good track record with sending him the artists who was. So who was one of the first artists that I told you, yo?
So I told you who the last one was. The last one was Gallus, way before it popped.
Way before the song popped.
Oh yeah. This was during the I missed that song. Remind me of unemployment. But that one, and you just reminded me. The first one was actually Hitler's Coach the Ghost.
Coach the Ghost.
Yes,
you feel me? So I was like, yo, I feel like he was a voice, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was a voice for it. And I be having my little shit. This is before I started the podcast. And I can't even lie. Slops is somebody that kind of like encouraged me. You know what I mean? When I made a little announcement, Slops kind of encouraged me like to start the podcast. So I'm happy that you here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you for following through. I'm definitely proud of you.
I appreciate that.
Pree.
And I know Pree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. Like I think I met Slops like 2015, around them times and shit. I was doing a podcast with my homie, book like Lighthouse and shit. I mean, I be calling.
Wait,
him.
tell him the name of the podcast because it represents you.
You know what I mean? Arrogant Ass Opinion Podcast. We was doing that shit. You know what I mean? Me and Lighthouse and shit. And I met this dude and shit. And me and Lighthouse stopped doing the podcast. And he hit me up one day. It's like, yo, we gotta do some work together. So I started checking him at the crib, and we started just back and forth doing motherfucking little like top 5 hip hop songs, the top 5 hip hop albums, you know what I mean, for the year type shit. And then one time we were just sitting down brainstorming. Like if you go on our motherfucking IG, you gonna see We're Probably Right IG. You go on IG, type in We're Probably Right. You gonna see how we came up with the name and shit. We came up with a name,
bullshit.
And we just started the show with Probably Right, and we just been cooking ever since. So this is my guy. This ain't this is somebody I just know. This is somebody I know. You understand me?
So we definitely give him his flowers.
Our third member T, she behind the camera
Exactly.
right now.
Shout out to T. You know what I mean?
Yo,
because
shout out to T. I am complex.
Shout out T. Let me show y'all. Let me tell y'all something real quick and shit. We kind of lit up in here and shit. So we actually recorded this shit before, and the shit didn't record. So we got to do it over again and shit. And I shouted out T the first time. T deserves all the flowers in the world because We're Probably Right won't be right without T.
You're ready. So give me a little spill of what's going on right now. Who's this now that they gave us we gave them a little backstory of Slops, how we met him. From then to now, what you got going on right now, man?
Shit, right now it's just work with all hip hop. Like I'm in the game with them. Like before, I was like freelancing and stuff.
Yeah.
More working on like Slops and doing the interviews for all hip hop.
Got the vent.
Yes, that's a fact. Go check that.
The vent, ADD
guys,
podcast.
When I come back, it's gonna be dope.
I ain't even got a vent, but you know, we gonna talk about that.
You gotta get a vent. You understand what I'm saying? Marz got a vent. You understand?
My
Yo, I realized I did a thing where I was like, everybody from the hood was like, yo, I ain't got a vent. I was like, oh, I did a thing. But right now it's like what I'm working on is like building content for all hip hop and stuff like that, building new content so we could reset the game, man, and get back into it with the larger blog community, because a lot of people, they coming through and they doing press runs and we feel like they ain't stopping in and checking on us. So now it's like this the rebrand, it's the get back where we got to get like all the A-list dudes. They gotta holler at us because we're honestly we are the first blog. You You understand what I'm saying?
Listen,
and we still
shout
here.
out to All Hip Hop. Shout out to my nigga Grouchy Greg and
Shout out to
Steve
Greg.
Reyes.
Yeah.
They showed me mad support during my career. I was the first blog that I could send my music to, and they gonna post my shit. So anything I had lit, they was posting my shit. So shout out to them. I really want some love now
All
too,
Hip
because I
Hop
got
been
some
around.
shit.
I got
But
it.
All Hip Hop definitely been putting in that work.
They been around.
Yeah, like I said. So
If you was outside, you know they been around.
I feel like you've been a brand before allhiphop.com, and I feel like you still
It is
are.
a brand.
So you know what I'm
Slap
saying?
shot
You know what I'm saying? So
Slap shot you.
I definitely, you know what I mean, want to put
Subscribe.
that out there.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And
Subscribe to his YouTube, Slap Satcha.
yeah,
Please. That's
Slap Satcha. We gonna put that in. We gonna put that down right here. You know what I'm saying? Under my boy.
And shout out to my bro Floor from the 90s and shit. Know what I mean? I got
Oh,
this
yeah.
Oh
pillow
yeah,
shit on
yeah.
and
Sponsor,
shit.
sponsorship.
Know what I mean? That's the sponsor
Yeah, this week's sponsor is Pillow.
Pillow, right? You know what
Shout
I mean?
out.
Pillow. You know what I mean? You could go to Vinny's and cop that shit.
You already
and
know.
And you see that.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Vinny's just hit 20 years.
Oh, for
20
real?
years.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
20
Know what I
years.
mean?
Shout out to Vinny's. I spent a lot of money in
You
Vinny's.
could go to Vinny's and cop what he got
Vin-
on.
yeah.
You could go to Vinny's and cop what I got on.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
shout out to Vinny Styles. Spent a lot of money in there, and that's the first store that was pumping my music. Like they played my music. I used to bring my mixtapes in there, and they used to play my shit. And they Panamanians, so shout out to the whole
Shout out to
crew,
them, yeah,
the
man.
whole gang. You know that's my niggas right there. Shout out to shout out to
I gotta take a trip out there.
yeah.
That sounds
Pillow,
all right. Yeah.
my nigga Flawless,
Shout
90s,
out.
big man.
Big.
F700 on Instagram. We're gonna
Facts,
shout you out
facts.
too. Pillow, my son blessed me with a nice hoodie. I got that back in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pillow and all that. 90s man then rare.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, so it's a lot of shit going on and we gotta get straight into it. We can't water it down. A lot of shit been going on. They talking about everything. Let's go first with the Will Smith and Chris Rock and the Jada
You got the best
situation.
style fly on.
Yeah, the slap heard around. Heard around the style.
Hold on, let's start with that. Let's start with my post. So the first reaction that I got from the post was, I said this. I was like, yo, straight up, Chris Rock, you not from Brooklyn no more. You can't rep the star no more. You was up under there. How you felt about that? Chris Rock, you got boxed and didn't do nothing.
He got
You
slapped.
listen.
Son.
You can't.
He didn't do nothing.
You can't rep Brooklyn no more. You're not from the star.
Original star nigga would have shut down the Oscars.
So straight up. So how you feel about that?
So just the Chris Rock part. All right, so just the Chris Rock part.
Yeah.
I respect it. Couldn't have been me though. It couldn't have been me. I don't know.
It
Just
couldn't have been you.
It couldn't have been
You
me.
was on the
I-
Oscars. You getting
But you
paid
respect
millions.
both sides.
You couldn't accept that punch.
I respect both sides. I respect both sides.
You respect both sides.
I wouldn't have did what either of them did. I wouldn't have did what either of them did.
Mean-
I wouldn't have did what Will did. I'm not.
Think Will was wrong?
No, it's one of those things like you can't tell a person how to handle disrespect. I wouldn't handle it like that. I've never been the type of person to handle oppressing in public. I never want you to think like if I'm coming to you as a man, I never want you to think like this is for clout or anything like that. If I feel like it's to the point where hands is next, I want you to feel me first. I want you to know exactly where I'm coming from. No bullying, nothing like that. And then there's
No
always
sneak hits,
Yeah,
none of
none
that.
of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you right here, like this was the issue we had. This is where you had me fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a big deal because even then, it could have completely been a misunderstanding, and we could have talked it out. And now I don't have to go in front of cameras explaining, well, why this is why I was acting this way and this is why I was acting that way.
I think it was a 6-year thing though.
You think this is backstory?
Yeah, it's a
They had a couple jokes.
When they not even that, right? Remember when they did the boycott the Oscars?
Yeah.
And when they did boycott the Oscars went and got Chris Rock to be the host. Chris Rock went behind the. Remember, a lot of black people wasn't feeling Chris Rock for even hosting that Oscars because everybody was hashtagging boycott the Oscars. Jada Pinkett was like one of the strong voices. Remember, because Will didn't get nominated or some
for
shit.
Concussion.
Yeah.
What was it,
right?
Concussion?
No, Concussion. That was the name of the movie.
The movie Concussion and shit, right?
Yeah.
What happened was
The movie isn't
this
good, by
guy
the way.
goes on the show.
The movie's not good.
and started making.
He made a joke about. He was like,
Start
she
making
talking
jokes
about
about
she
her.
boycotting the Oscars, and he was like, that's like me saying I'm boycotting Rihanna's panties.
But this
He
is,
wasn't
that was
invited.
but this is at the time when black people was boycotting a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
we was just
yeah.
coming off the
The
pimple.
voice. This one, that voice start, that internet
we
voice and
were
everything
just, we were
started.
just coming off the Pimple Butterfly. Know what I mean? The classic by Kendrick Lamar, the legend.
We don't get into that. We might get into that. We might get into that.
He said so. So fucking. It been some tension between that. This is why when the nigga went back and sat down, he said, "Keep my wife name out your mouth." You understand me? Because we don't really jack you already and shit. Now that we sitting in front of you, trying to make jokes now, my nigga, like shit is sweet, boy.
But if you look back on Twitter, they was just pulling up mad history. They was rolling.
They was
That's
friends.
before that.
was
Boycott
friends,
the
yeah.
Oscars.
They was on Fresh Prince together.
Remember that was his girl on Fresh Prince.
Yeah, for a second. Yeah, it was this.
They was
Chris
they
Rock
was-
dressed up like a girl for him.
Yeah, that was crazy. I just seen that.
He put on the dress.
But they got history together, and to
They
my
friends.
knowledge, they friends.
They were.
Aren't
They
they
homies.
friends?
They were friends.
They homies. So
All
this
right.
is why when everybody's saying that he don't know about the alopecia shit, that's bullshit. He knew Jada was sick. That shit, Jada put it out there. A lot of people was cutting their hair.
I didn't know.
On TV.
Yeah.
And he did the hair pop.
Exactly.
He did the hair documentary.
He did a movie about hair.
about good-
Chris
so,
Rock.
So you know this was a low blow. In your mind, you know this is a low blow.
Hair is. If you made a movie about how black women feel about their hair, you should know not to make a joke about a black female
A black.
and her
that's-
hair.
that's
So
a-
you
at the
think
very
this
least,
was
if you didn't
intent?
know, if you didn't know she was sick, at the very least, if
But
you didn't
you
know,
still made a movie.
You did the documentary on it. Like exactly what he said. You did a documentary on it, so you know what type of subject it is about, like black women's hair. But like I said, though, I mean, to me, like,
But that slap wasn't just for let me tell you, Chris Rock took a smack for the world.
because of everything.
Everything. Chris
Yes.
Rock was just a symbolism.
All right, let me add to that. Hold on 1 second. That's what I wrote. All right, so in prison, right? It's something that you call pick a herb. Now you know when you're in a situation where like it don't actually have to be done, but just because you see niggas watching face, I'ma pick a herb. So like I can't beat you. But you see that nigga right there, he down with you and that's a herb, I'ma pounce on that nigga. So when I pounce on that nigga, everybody else know he ready to go. So I feel like I didn't want to publicly say my piece on the whole situation, but I know that based on what you're saying, I'm picking up from what you're saying, Will Smith picked the herb, bro. Even you my man, I fuck with you, but you know what? I'm here, I'm sitting down, you sent a shot. Niggas been going crazy, the August Alsina, all of that shit. I'ma pick a herb, and I'm just so happened Chris Rock is the herb, and I had to
I think that's very careless for people to start when they start bringing up the August Alsina shit, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't know how we'll address that. Will could have very well smacked that nigga behind
And we don't
closed
know
doors.
behind
we
closed
don't
doors.
know.
all right. So any y'all read the book? Will?
I didn't read the book. Will.
He talked about how that shit happened. So they weren't together at the time. This is what he says. They wasn't together.
And
they
he was
wasn't
fucking
talking
with some chick.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. So this is what he was saying. I never had an issue with how he handled the August Alsina thing. The only thing with the August Alsina thing is it's in public, and y'all both are famous. The only person I ever had an issue with was Jada, and not even because she dated August Alsina. I thought it was like really predatory.
But
the
you gotta
relationship they had.
remember the way that came out. It wasn't Will or Jada.
It was August.
August had an album coming out, and he used it for his press run.
Oh. But they thought it was Jada
But the
putting
thing
it
was,
on a red table.
No, she didn't.
No,
It
it
was
was
August.
August was the person that said
August
it first.
had an album coming out.
They was
And he put it out there.
But like I
and
said,
they had to address it.
I never. Me personally, I didn't even think of that as whole shit too. You allowed to address your pain as an artist how you want to address your pain, and he felt like, yo, she lied to me. Like we was a thing.
Because Will pressed him.
But this was a
Will
thing.
press him?
He was hurt. Yeah, Will pressed him.
Well, yeah, so your girl is like somebody else, and y'all supposed to be on a break.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all, she's in a full blown relationship. You understand? So that's why I never got into the name calling or she a treesh or she embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one.
Will signs up for this.
Yeah.
Will signs up for this shit. That red table talk, like
He was doing his wrongs too.
Wouldn't have been
All
Kobe's
right,
wife.
so wait, yeah, you said that. You was doing this wrong.
He stepped out.
We agree that he was stepping out?
He stepped out.
His step out is not
he
public.
said it.
He said it.
He said he did.
He
just
was with
said
some
he'll
chick
never.
named Haley something.
He said he'll never. I don't know who, because a
was
lot
some
of it was
Haley chick.
also rumors of it being his co-worker from the Suicide Squad and all that type of shit. It was rumors. So he said he'll never go public on who it was.
No, Ring was he being that too.
But there's rumors.
Haley can't form no way
But
because
they
you know what time
acknowledge that their marriage is an open marriage.
No, at
that point in time.
At that moment, they
wasn't with each other.
They coping with each other.
They wasn't with
All
each
right,
other.
so
It happens, bro.
it happens.
If you met, that's what.
Listen.
Everybody that has an opinion like on about Jada being a you don't know what long term relationships
Nah,
are.
you don't know what unconditional love is. You know, when you like, if I was to get married, one thing I'm doing is abiding by my vows. And a lot of people say, "Oh, then she's a treason." That's it. He trying to abide by his vows.
Let me show you something. Right?
Now, vows is a proof to the Most High.
And he's solid. He in his book, the way he made it seem, he's like his home was so broken. He put all his things
Let
into
me show you
his family.
something. My mother and my father been married for 41 years, bro. You think my father was faithful the whole 41 years?
Come on, man.
Let's keep it funky, my
He was
man. Like,
exercising
come on, man.
As my man.
That nigga saw this royal oak did his thing, you know what I mean? In
exercising
that
his options
41 years,
as-
that nigga had to step out a few times, more than a few. Nigga was taking trips to Trinidad for years and shit.
But what would
I mean?
happen if your dad caught your mom flirting? Not even cheating now, just flirting.
I think she did her thing too.
You see, you gotta respect it, and
But
they got a loyalty towards each other.
Yeah,
They
because
got a
they stay
loyalty.
together.
it's a family thing. It's a
Because
family.
they still together.
It's a family thing.
You understand me? So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, at the end, if you married for a long period of time, it's going to be some sacrifices. It's going to be some breaks in between that marriage. For that marriage to continue.
That's why them people that we've been married for 40 years, they say, you know, when people make that post and Facebook, whatever it's at, they say like, yo, it's not hard. They got some shit going on.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could attest. Like, I've been, you know what I mean? My mom and dad remarried after 20 something years.
That's fine.
They remarried. They separated now again. But shit, real. That's her partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could say, "Ma, you know, good for you all we want," but that's her.
And
that's her partner, and that's a different type of story.
And that's what I broke down. So it's like when people keep saying like, "Oh, August Alsina," they keep like. First of all, this situation had nothing to do with August Alsina. It had everything to do with this nigga joking on his wife's health. I don't even know why people brought that up. They try to say because
if he would have slapped me, that's all them August jokes.
August Alsina never went on stage. No, August Alsina never went on stage in front of Will Smith and Jada and said, "I fucked this."
That's
bitch.
why I said that this is a pick a herb situation. Because you know what? I'm gonna box you. So when I box you in your face. Everyone else, whether they want to say it or not, if you sitting in front of me, you're gonna second guess it.
And not only that, you had my wife naming in your mouth in a disrespectful way for too long, bro.
You see?
That's a fact. Yeah. So there's
You know what I mean?
it's nuance.
All right. So now let me bring something else up. What about the people that's saying it's a lie? Like it's staged. What about them people that's saying it's staged? How you feel about that? You think this was staged or not?
I thought it was at first. I thought because it's Chris Rock and Will Smith. They are. If it was anybody that was to do it, it would have been them too. You understand what I'm saying? But when the nigga sat down and the nigga was telling them, "No, seriously, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth."
That's when you knew it was
that's
serious.
when I was like, oh, nah, he like dead ass. Like that's when and like to have to like a bunch of niggas like have to like calm him and console him. And then you look at Jada's reaction to it. Like he laughed. I think he would have laughed it off too if she would have took it as a joke. If she would have took it as a, that's when like none of this shit.
You
like,
seen the other angle?
Yeah.
After?
Yeah.
Jada was laughing when he got boxed.
Rightfully so though.
That's every woman in the world. I can't say that's a black. That's a woman. Like you successfully defend your girl, bro. Like the type of pussy you getting that night. You understand what I'm saying? That's any woman.
What do you think about it being staged? You.
Like
when
said,
people were saying that,
I got the same sentiments because when I first seen it, I'm like, I wasn't really taking the shit as serious. But as I seen when he sat down and he spoke, because remember when they first put it out there, they had it mute. So you had to get some Chinese shit. The Japanese niggas was the first people on that shit. And I'm on the wave and shit. And they had like the raw version. And I seen them like, yo, that man's serious. I said he had enough.
We all seen that. We all looked at a nigga like, is he playing?
I agree. But it's niggas that I fuck with that was under my post. I wrote a post. I'm gonna briefly say, I said, yo, I don't think Will Smith is in danger of his money or basically, like, I don't think that his career is in danger or his money is short.
For them lose
that he will agree
to do some
to tell the producers of the Oscars, like, yo, let's stage this. I don't think he
wouldn't have been that dude. He wouldn't have been the person.
I don't think he's not no Jussie Smollett.
He just won.
Yeah, he don't need
just
that,
won
yeah.
actor of the year.
I don't think he has that. He doesn't in necessary dire need for bread.
He don't need that.
To put a stage on for people to talk about.
He don't even need that attention.
So this is what made me say that shit ain't staged. That shit was some real shit that was personal. They got people that I fuck with that was telling me on Facebook, yo, nah, this shit is staged. Come on,
somebody was
nigga.
telling me I had to. Somebody was telling me like they trying to distract us from Ukraine and the food shortage.
They're doing too much for that shit. I hate that. I hate the conspiracy because I had a nigga tell me.
You gotta relax.
I had a nigga tell me Tupac was alive the other day. That shit got me aggravated.
Yo, that picture you posted, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Nigga
Why you be doing this to people, bro? Yo, you one of those people. You were like, yo, and be like, yo, if somebody send me this shit, bro, I'm looking at it like, why would?
So nigga was going for like a week, son.
Nah, you one of the people you happy like, are you perfect show for you addressing all issues? Because a nigga like me, I'd have been like, okay, and we kept it scrolling like niggas like, yo, nigga put him on the Summer Jam screen. This nigga said, this is Tupac. I'm like,
with dreads, my nigga. Tupac can't even grow a hot top at a point in time. This kid, he got dreads now.
Yo, so I guess we all on the same accord as far as that. You know what I'm saying?
Smith shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Rock was wrong, man.
I think we just in.
And Chris Rock been left the hood. Chris Rock ain't one of us no more. When he let them white boys call niggas.
Oh yeah,
okay. So that was worse to me than him getting like you getting slapped and you eating it. That's professionalism.
Yeah.
I could at least chalk it up to that. They ain't no way Louis C.K. letting them N-words fly,
son.
Especially the same nigga that's being called a nasty nigga.
Seinfeld even Seinfeld kind of held back.
Seinfeld was creature. It wasn't even holding back. That Seinfeld was like, yo, this nigga might ruin my career.
Seinfeld want to be in the room with y'all niggas right now.
That's exactly how Seinfeld looked. Seinfeld was like, yo, why am I here right now, bro?
What are y'all doing, son?
So shout out to Seinfeld for that.
We didn't even see Seinfeld since. We didn't see or hear from that nigga.
It was genuine discomfort.
Notice that Seinfeld went on the ground, son.
Like yeah, man. Yeah.
That nigga went radio silent.
You know you tap dancing when another white man.
Come on, son. Fuck out of here. Chris Rock ain't one of us, man. That nigga been left. He was making a lot of black stereotype movies, all them little shit, Baps and all that shit. That shit was stereotyping bitches, bro.
Baps was his movie?
He wasn't in that Baps, nigga. He wasn't one of them fuckery, son.
He
CB4 or Baps.
CB4 was a comedy based on. I like that one. That was kind of smart, but that was the only movie I could say.
CB4 was the actual real story. CB4 was them telling you
NWA
what happened and got away.
Yeah,
NWA was a parody.
Somebody
and people
said
took them
this.
serious. I said it.
Somebody said that.
And,
so there's a parody.
NWA was a parody. And they used them as a parody for gangsters. You understand me? But people took them too serious and they took it and ran with it, my nigga. It's a parody.
You saying NWA was a parody or CB4 was an actual parody?
He's saying NWA. Nah, I've
That's
seen
why
this.
CB4 is made because of them. Because it's like, damn, we told you this was a joke. And y'all took it so serious. Now, here's the movie. And black people still didn't get, they try to parody And
but because of NWA, people been saying that
They been
West
jokes.
Coast. No, but because
you know who
of
Dr.
that,
Dre? You know who Dr. Dre was? That nigga was a.
yeah, he was on some
Come
techno
on, man.
shit.
Come
some
on, man.
disco rap.
DJ Yell ain't no real nigga.
I've heard MC Ren and Easy were.
But they would say Eazy-E's a real nigga. And he's the one that put it together.
Eazy-E no real nigga.
Nah, they say Eazy-E was a real
just
gangster.
grew up in the hood. He sold a few.
He was a real
He sold a
gangster.
few rocks. He was no gangster.
He had an inheritance. But,
Yeah.
No, all right. So
Sold a few rocks. Eazy was an old gangster.
bro.
That was a parody group.
Manas.
Remember, when they first came out talking about express yourself.
Yeah.
That's a whole different. When they made Straight Outta Compton, they was making a spoof rap, and that shit took off.
Wow.
And they decided to stick with that.
Exactly, that was a spoof rap, bro. Straight Outta Compton they was spoofing gangsters the same way CB4 spoofed them niggas.
If this is because, like I said, this is not the first time I'm hearing this. If that is true, I think it's just a testament to Dr. Dre's genius. You get what I'm saying? To go from techno to spoofing gangster rap, then to say, let's do gangster rap, and then do it.
Becoming like,
and then have.
So
like
you
some
saying
classic
Cube
album.
was faking it?
he was a fake. That was another one.
Cube was the first one.
He was a
the
college
first
guy.
nigga.
Cube was a goat.
Cube name is O'Shea with two good parents, bro. Two really good parents. And they said it in the movie. Did you not see it in the movie? In the movie, he had some.
Yo, that's
he had
crazy.
solid parents.
Yeah, so that's another thing too. He's another one I forgot to call his name, and that's my guy out the group. He's the best out the group.
O'Shea.
Cube?
Yeah,
I love
Ice Cube's
Cube,
a
my
man.
nigga. I say I'm the East Coast Cube. my nigga.
Ice Cube's my guy.
I fuck
Nah, you
with
right his
Cube.
ass
That's
off,
my
man.
guy.
Ice Cube right his ass off.
You know what I mean, rap wise and what's the name?
And movie
And
wise.
movie wise.
Yeah. So I want to see Players Club. I haven't seen that in a minute, bro.
I was about to say they got a part 2.
Nah, I want to. Blue, if I raise up from here, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. No, shit.
And that was shot in where? In Atlanta?
Was it? That would make sense.
Or Chicago?
I have no clue where the thing.
Yeah,
where
where's
they
Players Club shot?
Where did I have no clue? That's actually a good question. It couldn't have been Chicago because Bernie Mac is from Chicago.
Yeah, his name was Chicago.
Chi-Town.
So it was an ATL.
It might have been. Yeah. My son Chi-Town. Yeah.
He definitely was in Cali.
Well, you know, that being said and shit, what's going on in hip hop lately? Right now, a new album's about to drop. You have made some Fivio,
Fivio
right?
Foreman.
What you think about that album
Next
right
week,
now?
April 8th. I mean, after, let me say something. Fivio about to drop his album next week, and then the week after, the album of the year coming out. But that's another story.
Who you talking about? Oh, yeah, your boy Narcy?
Yeah, that's album of the year. That's album of the year.
You heard it.
I helped curate it, but I mean,
This is a real
So
nigga.
let's
It's
talk
album of the
about
year, you know what I mean?
Favi album though.
But Favi album,
The Bible, right? That's what it's
Bible.
called.
You know what I mean? Basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know what I mean? He got that from the Jizza, but you know what I mean?
Shout out to the Jizza.
Shout out to the Jizza. But, straight Brooklyn shit. So
Brooklyn
he
shit.
keeping it funky, but like, I don't know, man. I think he gonna do over 150. I hope he do.
Whoa, more than dirt.
You said 150?
I'm saying 150 first week.
Whoa.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
If he do 50, it's a
You
success.
think he's
Remember,
gonna do
a-
less than 50?
My nigga, people doing 22. What's the girl did? What's the girl? Lotto.
Lotto did what? What's her number?
I don't know exact numbers,
She
but
did
it
like
wasn't
20.
crazy.
She like 21st
Yo,
week.
listen, I love Lotto. I think Lotto is a
was
breath of fresh
disappointed,
air
yeah.
for young
I hate it.
females right now. But
I hated energy.
I listen her album.
That's a terrible fucking song.
It's good.
It's good, but
It's not.
it's good.
It's decent, but it's not.
I'm tired of hearing how good
how
her
pussy?
pussy is, bro.
About pussy? Yeah, boom. I didn't even have to listen. About
Now
pussy?
she didn't rap about that all the whole.
Yes, bro. I want to know about why she's white and black. Like, talk about your grandma. Talk about your mom.
So give it a second album. Give it 2 albums.
Lotto, I love Lotto. Like,
Give it 2 albums. Give it 2 albums.
listen, I'm gonna give her 2 albums. But Lotto, your next joint,
Nah,
please talk.
You can't say
I don't
that
want to hear about your
because
pussy all day.
Every
yo.
female that takes it to every female, except with the exception of Meg Thee Stallion, who they just hyping up. That's this industry plant.
That's another topic.
That's an
Oh,
industry
my.
plant right there. But every female that's like the Mount Rushmore females, their first album was the album. Everything else in their career was in shit. So when you say give her 2 albums, I can't
Nah.
say that
Yeah.
because the Pink Print, the Pink whatever that shit
Pink
called,
Friday.
Pink Friday, the females love. I try to all say Pink Friday wasn't a classic. Like 17 girls try to cut me off. You know what I mean, saying these is in real life. Like, oh, what are you talking about? Hardcore.
Nah, Kim had good albums, but since Hardcore.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
she
still,
did, but
her
he's saying your
album-
first
Oh,
out the gate.
it's the one.
Out the
Cardi
gate.
B, Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah.
Still got her scared to drop another album.
A lot of
And she
shit
dropped
ain't
hits.
super trash, but
Ain't that.
I'm just tired of the
It gotta be one of
my
those.
pussy, my pussy, my pussy. She got about 3 joints that
gotta be
rock.
one of those. It ain't
and
one
I
of
love
those.
her. I think she's the next one. Like,
Do we think-
excluding
Well, hold up. We got off of Fivio, right?
Yeah, getting
so
back
y'all
to
think
Fivio.
y'all
Our
nostalgic
nostalgia
move to the
feeling
music.
into it.
Exactly.
So back
Listen,
to Fivio. I don't know, but I love what happened because I was calling it from like I wasn't even calling it. I was hoping more or less that this is what was going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I
Listen.
was telling y'all niggas from the jump, but this is what I seen. It could have
Fivio
been.
said
and
it
it's
in
there.
Fivio said it in his song. You know what I mean? Pop was the king of New York. Now I'm the nigga in charge.
Yeah.
Fivio is really putting drill on his back. He got all rappers that wasn't even fucking with drill on drill. He got Nicki on it. He got City Girls on it. He got Kanye on it. Fivio put the shit on his back.
What's the name
for
of the
real.
drill song on her album?
Who that?
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, she
Off,
with
off
Fivio.
of,
Yeah, with Fivio.
remember,
Featuring Fivio.
word?
Yeah.
No, I
Jim Jones.
So I think
Jim
Yo, that
Jones?
album, that new Mary
gorgeous,
album is
gorgeous.
fire.
Hello, gorgeous.
Yo,
amazing.
a lot of people don't give that.
What album?
Mary new album. I want to shout Mary J. Blige. You the
It's
goat.
already dropped?
Yeah,
I'm sorry
It was
that I
like
ain't
Good
gonna
morning,
check it
like
out.
during the
I'm
last
gonna
episode.
check
Good
that out.
morning,
Last episode of
gorgeous.
Power. Yeah.
Good morning, gorgeous. This is a shameless plug, but Good Morning, Gorgeous by Mary J. Blige
album.
is a fucking
I'm
great
going
album.
to check that. I'm going to check that. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. She fuck with my jeweler, Benny the jeweler. You know what I'm saying?
So-
I met her. I met the person that go grab her jewelry too. Shout out to Mary J. Blige.
What I want to say is I don't agree that he brought the people to. I think people wanted to figure out how to tap into the New York market, and they're not sure, so they was going to do drill regardless. But he's the go-to feature.
Listen,
He's on that feature list. Like they got the Lil Baby. You got to do a
Fivio
baby.
is on a
You gotta
run
do
right
21.
now. What they call that? Like, you know how like Lil Baby had that run?
Yeah, he's not on that run.
He's on that.
He's on that.
Weezy had that run. Everybody
It's
got
not
that
that-
little year and a half run.
Dirk is on that
year
run.
and a half, 2
Nah, that's
years
Dirk
run.
right now.
That's Dirk. That's not Fivio.
Nah, Fivio on
Fivio
a
is the
run
one
right
that-
now.
Fivio
son.
is the go-to
He
when you
got
try to-
that
No.
New York song.
You just, I'm telling you, you're getting it confused. Everybody's calling him because he's a big enough artist to put on the big enough artists.
Fivio is on his run right now.
It's what if you know you need a New York song, you want a New York sound. Who else is like the other one?
Fivio is
other one-
on his run right now.
This can't.
It's about
His
to
run,
turn.
his
peak.
run ain't start yet.
Yeah, I don't think it
Nah,
started.
he's
We have to see
wildin'.
the numbers first.
He's
No, I
on Nas shit. He's on everybody's
I think
shit.
I think it started, but I don't think
He
it's
on
where
a feature
I don't
run.
think where it's at yet. I
On
don't
a
think. I
feature
don't think.
run.
I don't think you think it's where it's at.
He's
I
I
climbing.
feel like he's
City of Gods is what really
So
started
hold
it.
up, y'all telling me all of this shit. and
You
y'all
need the classics to go
all
with
of
it.
this shit you just not telling me. You hold up, Marz. All of this shit you just not said. You said boy gonna do less than 20.
That's a thing.
people don't purchase albums no more,
So
bro.
how
People
the-
don't support it.
But Six
You
Digits
just
is-
said MJB fucking album is fire. That shit probably ain't fucking sell over fucking 50.
Nah,
That's
she-
MJB.
she
We
did
talking about the
60.
hottest artists. They
She
doing
did
6 digits.
60?
She did 60.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
People, yo, listen, it's a bunch of artists that's putting
She
out
sees it.
fire that's not
Because
even doing numbers.
Listen, she
Nah,
don't need
it's-
120 people or 200.
She got people still buying CDs.
She don't need 120
Yeah.
people to go get it first week because those people is gonna slow grind her project.
No.
Then
That's
the
a
people want
fact.
to listen to it over and
Yeah,
over. The
and
people that listen to it,
build. So
gonna
she's
listen
gonna
to
get
it.
her sales regardless.
Yeah, that's
through the
a fact.
stretch run. She's not within the this little microwave community of music and shit. You understand me? Since she puts out music, she's a seasoned artist. Her fans are seasoned already. They're
It's
gonna
still
get
a
it
million 35-year-old bad bitches.
today. Some of her
and
fans
shit.
probably had to pay rent the first
Some 40, 50. Some 40.
No,
The week-
45.
he don't
The week
bought
her-
that
I
listen,
gave-
the week her album dropped, some of her fans probably had to pay rent. Some probably had to pay school shit. So, I mean,
I'ma
but then when
definitely
they get
go
the
look
So
into
market,
that.
wait, can I ask
Yeah.
y'all something since we on the hip hop?
He doing
I
150.
just put this out on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I don't debate with y'all niggas on Facebook. I'm just letting people know that I don't debate on Facebook. Because people ask me like, yo, you see what I said on Facebook? I don't debate on Facebook. I just don't do that. But I asked though, like, if Lil Baby drop, can he halt Dirk's run, or is it just a point of like this is just Dirk time right now?
Niggas giving little baby too much. I remember when I put up shout out to my boy Dre too. You know what I mean? Shout out to
What
my
you
boy.
about to say?
You know what I
He
mean?
said it's gonna sound controversial.
Because I'm going. Listen,
Lil Baby's my guy. Let me put the
All
disclaimer out there, right? But little niggas give nigga too much credit.
for what?
Because I put up some shit the other day about the Atlanta Mount Rushmore. And the nigga said, Lil Baby not up there? I said, my nigga.
Lil Baby's not up there?
On the
You know, he's
Mount
not talking
Rushmore?
about today. He's not talking about today.
No.
He's talking about
Today,
Atlanta.
yeah.
He's talking about
Oh yeah,
Atlanta.
not Atlanta.
He's talking
But
about
I'm telling you right
he's
now,
not talking about New Atlanta. He's talking
Little
about
Baby
Atlanta.
run Atlanta
Yeah, but
right
he can't
now,
even
today.
He can't even take 3,000 off the Mount Rushmore.
So who
Why
you going
you be
with?
pressing
Who's
niggas'
on the Mount
buttons,
Rushmore?
Why you be pressing niggas? He just
Now,
did something.
the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta is T.I.,
Yes.
Gucci,
Yes.
Jeezy, Future.
That's a fact.
No Outkast.
I'm with that.
No, they're a
Not
duo.
all day. They a duo.
No,
They're a
I mean,
group.
but,
You can't
so that
put a
don't count?
group.
They a duo.
They're a group.
I didn't.
I
No,
tried
I
to-
didn't. No, I didn't say
You put a
3,000,
group
bro.
up there, they're gonna make 5.
But I seen it.
If it's 3 people,
I seen it.
you go
All right, but
you only
I
have
like
to-
I like that list. If we not adding Outkast, because it
No, because
feels
all
kind of dirty to me.
All 4 of those people I named had a way bigger influence than Outkast in the South.
There is no Atlanta without Outkast.
No, there ain't no Atlanta without motherfucking Dungeon Family. You mean?
What about you heard that girl Omeretta, what's her name?
Yeah, not Atlanta.
Not
But that's how I
Atlanta,
look at
Omeretta.
Atlanta.
Who's she saying? She's talking about niggas
She
in Atlanta.
Outkast is from College Park. They not
Yeah.
from Atlanta.
No,
She named a lot of niggas that's not from Atlanta.
A lot of
Nobody's
niggas not from Atlanta. A lot of
Nah,
niggas from
T.I.
Savannah.
is from
a lot of niggas,
Atlanta.
A lot of niggas
College
from,
Park
A lot of
and
niggas
all
from
Niggas said he
Savannah
from
and
the
shit.
west side.
A lot of niggas from
goddamn, it
Savannah
must be-
and different
the nigga
places.
said he not from his own
Ain't
hood.
about Atlanta. It's about Georgia.
No, but Omeretta was tight and she said some shit.
That was more about thing. That was about Mulatto, bro. That was
Mulatto went on a remix.
Yeah, they
She
squashed
jacked-
it. They squashed
No,
it.
she jacked Mulatto for saying that. But she
It
was
was about Mulatto, bro.
No, she was shooting, my nigga. Straight up, everybody else is from Long Island, Yonkers. They not
But they
from
don't have a problem.
New York City.
I can't. You know what? I can't say none of that because I've been down there. They
I've
don't
been
have,
down
they
there.
don't. Yeah, you've been down there many times. Like they don't have a problem with it. Her saying that she was just frustrated that some of the people from the suburbs get to travel and then leave, and like the whole thing was mulatto. That was why it was like you
She
claiming
went
this
at everybody.
It was.
So she
she
tried to
ended
say-
up making the how to
So
rob.
she tried to say Lotto not from Atlanta.
She's from Clayton. She's from Clayton County. Clayton County is
but
the,
Mulatto broke it down. She went on. She did her thing.
And they
She
said
flipped it
Ciara-
like
she
nigga.
said-
Yeah, I'm
they
from
tried to say
Clayco.
Ciara not from Atlanta either, right?
Clayco, no, like thing.
Two Chainz from
Luda. You understand what I'm saying? Like mad people.
Because then T.I. wife was mad about it. T.I. wife is from College Park or Clayco or whatever, and T.I. wife, T.I. is bunning her up because T.I. from the city, Atlanta, the city. So
Shorty Low begged to differ.
no. T.I. from the city. R.I.P. Shorty Low too. But the nigga T.I. was arguing with his wife on live, my nigga,
Yeah.
and she was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. We from Atlanta. We put it on the map. And everybody who she named really put, like if it was a real Mount Rushmore, like how you said,
Yeah. No,
the
but
name
that's
she
real
was
shit.
saying was like
They
they
don't have
really
a, they
put
don't have
Atlanta
a problem.
on.
Once it was Omeretta was in her feelings and she made a hot song.
I
That
don't
song-
feel like she was in her
that-
feelings.
that
I
song is
feel
so-
like she's like, yo,
you
like-
in your feelings, like you feel like yo, people could come. Like it's
See,
how we
the
feel,
thing
how we
about it,
feel about New York.
Georgia
like-
is really where you're supposed to rep. It's you know what I mean? Because a lot of niggas rep Decatur. I mean, a lot of niggas
Decatur-
You don't
Later-
want to rep Georgia because once you leave these outskirts, like these outskirts is cute.
Yeah, the
once you
outskirts
leave
is
these
crazy.
outskirts, you're in like you in
I've
Georgia.
been to Albany, Georgia. That shit is Georgia. That shit is Atlanta.
half of that
They don't
place,
even call it
know what I mean?
Albany. You know what they call it? Albany. Albany, bro.
Savannah is not Atlanta.
No, Savannah's not
Savannah's
Atlanta
like-
at
nah,
all.
that's
The
far.
only
That's
rapper
far.
from
That's the
Savannah is
trap.
the little young boy. What's his name? The little young boy with the shooting and shit like that. He from
Nah,
Savannah.
Pastor Troy from Savannah.
Bubba Sparks, ain't he from Savannah?
What's
No,
the little
I think
nigga, the
that's
shooter, man? The little,
What,
Lil
what?
Tim.
Oh, Lil Tim.
Lil Tim and them is from
But the boy that
Quando Rondo is
Yeah.
from Savannah.
Oh, well, yeah, Savannah,
Yeah, them
yeah.
niggas ain't from the A.
That's Pastor Troy and them niggas.
She shot at Migos, because Migos say they from the north.
They from north.
They from on top of Buckhead and all that
So
shit.
the Migos were just
They're close to
bad.
Marietta.
They Canarsie niggas. They were bad kids with good parents. They had a good
from
upbringing.
the top. They from the top. They
North.
not from the AA. So I respect on that
But
shot.
they don't. But the thing is, Atlanta don't have an issue with it. Atlanta don't.
I gotta stop saying that Canarsie shit because everybody in Canarsie don't live like that. Because now
That's
you
how
have,
we look.
you can't say that.
Okay.
Because now
That's how bringing it back to Brooklyn.
No, hold on.
That's
Because
how
if I go to that house, that young boy talking about 934,
Yeah.
that nigga and his family grew up like the hardest of the hardest people I seen.
For real.
You understand me? No, I'm telling you for real where it is. I don't even want to say certain shit because that's my bro. And
We say young boy, what you talking
about? My son Narcy. You understand
Alright.
me? So you can't say everybody in Canarsie.
Canarsie.
You understand
I'm
me?
just saying
His
how
grandmother
we
just
looked
bought
at
a
it.
house
Yeah.
and she had her family. You understand me? Living
she
in that
was-
house.
yeah, y'all
But
stay in the
that
second
that
family.
doesn't mean
Y'all was good.
that family is motherfucking. What's the name, nigga? There's a lot of broken homes out there.
Listen, it sounds real. That sound real.
Know what I mean?
That
So-
sound real Bed-Stuy-ish. You know, Bed-Stuy. You got the thing. Got the blocks with all the brownstones. Then around the corner, you got the niggas that lived on Malcolm X. You understand what I'm saying? So,
I mean, son.
but that's the situation. But
Flatbush too.
Flatbush is
It's the same shit in
Flatbush
Flatbush
is
too.
prime real estate, but then again, Flatbush got some trenches.
You got
know what I'm
Caribbean
saying?
families from
they have some
Flatbush.
nice apartments.
Listen, a lot of the families in Flatbush is Caribbean families, nigga.
they
There's
are
a lot of Caribbean families
and
is married
their
couples,
kids
bro.
got their kids was tired
So,
of being
you know
like
what I mean?
made
It's the
fun of
same
because of
shit,
their
dog.
accent and shit.
It's just
No.
in the neighborhood.
That's
You
a fact.
understand?
So-
what happened was niggas from Canarsie turned the neighborhood fucked up. But the niggas from Canarsie was Flatbush kids.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Listen, I wanted to move to Canarsie.
I
nigga.
mean, it's
if
not
it wasn't
Canarsie
Canarsie,
kids,
it's
it's Flatbush
Queens.
kids.
If I wanted to stay in New York, it was Canarsie.
This is
or
why
Queens.
you got to see the beginning of Canarsie because it was a bunch of people with no loyalty to each other. Nobody really grew up with each other at the beginning because it was Jamaicans here, Haitians here. Just everybody was trying to claim they terror. I knew. I'm from this, so I know when the black people was running the white people out. I
White
seen all
flight.
of that. They
seen
can't
the
have
white
that.
flight.
You cannot write that book without having me in that shit.
No, so here's the thing. So,
I go on any
here's
camera and say
wait.
that.
So here's the situation.
You can't write
about,
a Canarsie book without me in that.
Nah, here's the situation though. So I'm glad you touched on that. Pause. I read a book. No, the book is actually named White Flight. It's about exactly how Atlanta turned into what Armoretta's talking about. Like why all the counties.
White Flight? That's a Canarsie book.
No, White Flight is not a
White
Canarsie.
flight was a term that's
No,
used.
it's
though.
a term.
used.
No, it's a term.
I heard it from Brooklyn
No,
though.
but it got a whole
that whole
yeah.
Staten Island shit,
I saw
all that shit, all that leaving from the Italians, leaving Bensonhurst,
Yeah.
moving to Staten Island because the Indians and the
It's-
blacks
that's
start
like-
moving
yeah.
in.
Right here. This is it. White Flag. That's the name of the book. White Flag.
Wow.
It's a book. Now, what it did was they used Atlanta as an example of white flight and what it does. And what it did was it broke down how all these counties call themselves Atlanta. It's because all of the white people were starting to move out of the city to get away from black people, what they was moving into the counties, and they still wanted the voting power in Atlanta. So they started counting themselves as Atlanta. So while they technically wasn't part of the city in the voting districts and all the taxes and all that type of shit, they still was counting themselves as Atlanta to get certain rights and privileges that the city would get. You understand? And so that's why it ended up that way. And then eventually black people, black people going black people. We want to live in the suburbs. Now we got a little money. You understand what I'm saying? So they started moving into the suburbs
that's
too.
why the suburbs so
and
fucking-
then white people just left. White people left again. You understand?
That's why the suburbs out there is so Confederate flaggish.
No, not no more. It used to be. It used to be absolutely like so, like in the 90s and
Probably
shit like
an
that.
hour out, but not 30 minutes out.
Yeah, not no more. Like Stone Mountain used to be the headquarters of the fucking KKK. Stone Mountain.
real?
Okay.
Stone Mountain is
Other than
one of the
Indiana? 'Cause
best
I
You
know
places.
go deep
No.
down to that shit, and that shit is white. I'm still niggerish, my nigga.
Yeah.
You see where Arbery got killed?
Who?
Where he got killed?
Ahmed
at?
Atlanta,
Arbery.
nigga.
Ahmed
That shit's
Arbery.
still out there, my
Yeah,
nigga.
Ahmed Arbery. Yeah,
Nigga,
but
what you talking about? I just got locked out there, nigga, in pandemic time, nigga. Them niggas still on that timing. The white
How
lady,
you got out?
The white,
They
the
be
white
holding
lady
niggas
told
for a
me.
minute.
The white lady told me, "What you doing out here?" She said, "Listen, man, don't come back out here, kid." She said, "Sonny, don't come back out here." She said, "I don't even send my kids down here.
wow.
It's so racist. I don't send my kids down here." And she got interracial kids. Know what I mean? Listen,
well, she
that
know.
shit is so fucked up. The cabs don't want to come there.
Which part? Which part?
The same shit where Arbery got shit caught up, man. Whatever that shit is called, I got locked up out there in pandemic time.
That's
niggas
son,
ran down
you
on me
got
and my
caught,
son.
Yo, let's switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we gonna try to keep this humble as possible, right? But I wanted to throw a little jab in this because we've been gone for a little while and shit. How y'all feel about the swimmer?
The girl.
This,
the one that won the girls. The
swimmer. What's his name?
I don't feel no way because that's females'
Leah
fault.
Thomas.
That's females' fault. You know why? Because females, not me and Fewest, they made these niggas feel comfortable. They wanted them to have. They wanted to be their besties. They wanted to have. And I mean, something when they was acting and appropriating females didn't say nothing. Females will bash a black man before they bash one of those people. When those people is appropriating females and shit. When you see a female don't act like them. These guys are.
It's
females
exaggerating.
don't act like that. They
It's
don't
a
put
parody.
on. A female just act like who she is. A female. These guys puts on performances. Hey.
A little extra.
Females don't do shit like that. You understand me? So it's like once you start seeing that and y'all accepted it, now y'all have to accept it all the way and shit. Niggas ain't gonna come to y'all defense because y'all niggas ain't coming to our defense because I got the Me Too to shut down black men and shit. Y'all shutting down black men. Y'all shut down all our greats and shit. Y'all shitting on Bill Cosby and shit. You know what I mean? So that did the aura wrong. You understand me? And now y'all want me to motherfucking feel bad because y'all got this nigga right here taking y'all motherfucking gold medals. I wish these niggas motherfucking go in the WNBA and become the Michael Jordan
WNBA
and the motherfucking WNBA and shit. I wish one of them niggas become the greatest basketball WNBA player and shit. I don't care.
Bill Cosby is not the hill I'm finna die on because
I'm dying on the Bill Cosby
fuck
hill,
a
nigga.
Bill Cosby.
I'm
Fuck
Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
What Bill Cosby
Fuck
to
Bill
you, nigga?
Fuck Bill
How you
Cosby.
say
It's always been fuck Bill Cosby. Ever since he went on that rant about you
Hip-hop.
gotta get out the projects,
No,
pull
he-
your
he-
pants up,
he-
and get.
he
Don't
killed
talk,
hip-hop.
Don't talk about that. And
He's
then
like, fuck rap.
how many
He on some fuck rap
other
shit.
other comedian black comedian careers you tried to come at because they wasn't attacking it the way you wanted them to come at it. They had to be sent. I'm
still
not
done on
playing.
that.
I'm not playing. You're not
okay,
playing the.
if you
I'm not
talking
playing
about that, we talking
respectability.
about that.
So don't expect me to ride for you as a black man when you wouldn't ride for me.
Nah,
Don't say that shit.
I gotta ride for him as a black man because they're attacking us.
No,
We're
no, no,
under
no, no,
attack.
no, hold on.
As
They
a
attack-
whole.
The only
That
reason
nigga.
why I'm not riding for him as a black
attack
man,
that nigga.
because you like them white Oman. And me
El-
personally, I feel like when you put yourself in that position, you gotta hold that L because they not gonna hold it down.
No. Okay,
Listen.
I hear what y'all say. I'm dying on the hill for men. I don't give a fuck.
There's plenty of men that got it fucked up that we can ride out for.
And I'm using Bill Cosby as a motherfucking example, and I'm gonna ride for that because I use it as an example. So I'm gonna ride for what I said. You understand me? And that's
I ain't jacking Bill
what
Cosby
I'ma
either,
say,
nigga.
what
Stop
I'ma
it.
say is, you understand me? What I'ma say about that situation is, you understand me? Motherfucking. That means the reason I say what I say is because I forgot what motherfucking point I was trying to make.
No,
You was
the
trying
shit
to say
about
like
Leah?
you was trying to say like they Me Too'd them
Okay,
because they was fucking
the
up.
Me Too.
Yeah.
If we allow them niggas to do what they did to motherfucking Bill Cosby, they're gonna continue to do it to other men. You understand me? That didn't do no wrong. When I read the Bill Cosby situation, I feel he didn't do no wrong. So I feel there's a bunch of other men that's out there that they could take advantage of. So this is why I use him. You understand me? As an example, because his situation, as I read his situation, I felt he did no wrong. And they came back to try to bite him. Them bitches wanted to have fun. You
No,
understand
that's a
me?
fact.
So
I
what
agree with
I'm
that.
saying is, as men, it's not only him that they attacking. They attack a whole bunch of men they came after that shit. You understand me? So at the end of the day,
Listen,
so I'm
I
gonna ride
agree
for my
with that.
niggas,
So
my
wait,
nigga.
so let me
Fuck
ask
outta
you something.
here.
You think this Deshaun Watson thing is a product of that?
So now
No.
you don't fuck with Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I don't think Deshaun Watson was out here raping anybody.
It was 22 people.
I think Deshaun Watson was out here wilding the
So
fuck out.
22-1.
22-1. No, he was wilding.
But 22-1, who you gonna believe?
The 22. You usually go with the 22.
I'm believing the one though.
You usually go with the
But
22
the way that you going about it,
You know you're unorthodox,
you
nigga.
usually
know-
go with the 22. You usually go with the 22.
The law said he didn't do it, bro.
No. The criminal law said he didn't rape anybody.
Okay, then he didn't do nothing inappropriate. So what else?
What
they
the
wanna-
fuck you mean he didn't do this?
So what else he
nigga-
could have did? So now you can't holler at bitches now?
No, you can't.
Hollering at bitches
No,
is
he
wrong
wasn't
now.
hollering at
Come on,
bitches. This nigga was getting professional massages from. It wasn't to say like,
So what they suing for?
Let me finish. Can I finish?
Go
Let
ahead.
me finish. It wasn't to say like he was hollering at some back page bitches saying they were doing massages. This nigga was going to professional masseuse pages, getting them to come to his hotel, and then when they get to a certain part, start taking the towel off by his dick. This nigga was a weird nigga, bro. It was weird shit going on with this dude, bro.
Okay, if he was doing that, that's inappropriate. If you taking
Yes,
the
no, I'm not
so how
saying-
did they find no criminal? What's the name
That's not
against him?
criminal. That's like you said. It's
How
inappropriate.
that's not criminal?
No, they said, yo, bro. They said that's not.
That's flashing.
That's flat.
That's flashing somebody, son. That's criminal.
That's not. That's flat.
Yo, not to deter from the Leah Thomas shit,
That
though.
bitch is
You know what I'm
haunted,
saying?
though, sir.
Not to deter from it, right? I kind of feel the same way. I feel like y'all open this. Y'all made this bed.
Yeah.
Now y'all
It's
gonna have to lay
It's
in
a
it.
Pandora's box situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all open this bed. So it's a lot of people. Like Facebook, I was surprised because there's a lot of people that be like, yo, pro-choice, this is that and the third, gender neutrality, whatever it is. So now when I go on the Facebook comments of the thing about Leah Thomas winning the race, the same people that be saying, oh,
What's the hold up? What's the name?
Leah Thomas?
That's his name.
I don't remember
That
his,
nigga, that nigga named Leon Thomas, my nigga. Let's just call it like it is.
I don't remember
You're not calling that
his
nigga Leon Thomas. That nigga named Leon.
I
son.
don't know the name.
Leon Thomas. They gonna know what we talking about.
Yo,
That nigga
but like
named
I
Leon,
said-
son.
Like I said, like now it's like y'all made this bed, y'all laying it. Y'all the one that promoted this. Y'all like you said, the black women go hard for. I feel like the black woman is the transgender #1 advocate. So being me, I'm gonna follow the rules. I'm gonna follow the rules of the land. I'm a law-abiding citizen, right? I'm gonna follow the rules of the land. Y'all say that this is the law. I'm running with the law. Law being said, he can perform. So let that man perform. Let that female
Young
Leah
woman.
Thomas perform.
He said, "Let that young lady perform."
Let that young lady perform and win. She was
a young
460 something in male competition.
I'm gonna still call him a
He's
young
number
man.
one on. Listen, I'm a
He's being
law-abiding
sarcastic.
citizen.
This nigga.
I'm running with. So I feel that you know what, y'all gotta hold it down. Hold it
I'm
down.
gonna still call him a young
So,
man.
all right. So my thoughts on this situation, bro. Yo, bro, if you wanna you wanna walk around, you feel how you feel, gonna do what you do, that's on you. It's when it gets physical. Those physical things, that shit is dangerous.
What's
you get what I'm-
physical?
Like sports. You understand what I'm saying? Like we seen like there was a transgender that went into like female MMA.
the MMA.
That went to the
my
MMA and
gosh.
damn near beat a woman to death.
Oh my god.
This nigga laugh. Yo, this nigga is sick. Yo, this nigga look at my face.
That shit funny because they allowed that shit
They
into
allow-
their world.
Yo, his name is William Thomas.
Yeah.
William.
You know what I mean?
William. Oh, that was his. That was
William
the name.
Thomas. That was his name.
Yo,
Wills
no,
is
but
popping
so
this
this
week.
is
The Wills popping this week.
And the situation, and this, yo, you want to hear what the worst situation is? When you in media, bro, you're gonna meet a lot of homosexual people, right? And so talking to like black heterosexual men, bro, they feel like even like the sometimes like that allyship between them and black women, even that in itself is kind of like a facade.
I made a post on that too.
Because they don't feel like
Twitter.
because they feel like, you know, like you see the JT and Saucy relationship like that. Not JT Miami and Saucy's relationship. Like all black women use them as accessories. Black women don't give a fuck about their life or them as a person. Black women care about them like, oh, this is my gay best friend.
Because
like, they treat them, yeah.
this is my thing. All right. Why would black women use you gay to a straight man as an insult if you have gay men
That's what
as
they
friends?
said. Yeah, they said that.
How can you say, oh, fuck out of here, you
He
giving
ain't want me,
gay,
so he must be gay.
You
Yeah.
gay,
Gay
you
vibes,
like
yeah.
you giving me what?
Gay vibes or
energy,
whatever,
whatever
yeah.
they say that
Gay
shit.
energy, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you playing with your booty, all this wild shit. How can you insult a straight man
with that
and then have gay besties?
And then have a gay bestie?
That's
so
what they say.
y'all taking advantage of that thing.
They,
I don't know how that's your biggest ally.
So that's what they said. They was like, so a lot of gay dudes is like, yo, straight up, they feel like they that now they've become a status symbol.
Let me tell you something.
You
I don't
understand
care
what I'm
what
saying?
y'all niggas do. Y'all do what y'all want to do in life. That have nothing to do with me.
Facts.
You understand me? And this is why I don't have no problem with them niggas, son. I hope one of them niggas become the greatest WNBA basketball players ever, son.
Joanna, man. No, one of them is gonna come. And one of them is gonna come, and it ain't gonna be no issues.
So we just want to let you know that obviously there's some that. I mean, these things. I mean, because people try to break it down to like how you feel versus what is like what is versus what is actual science. And I'm saying this is why we have yet to have like a actual like a woman perform
as I get
in
older,
the NBA. You understand?
As I get older, I get off that nigga mentality, right?
True.
And at the end of the day, so if I want to make it into this world and shit, you're gonna encounter a bunch of people and shit. Yeah. Leave the people alone. If they're not bothering you, son.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Alone, son. That's if they're not coming on to you, you'll have no reason to feel defenseless and shit. You don't have no reason to bash them.
This is exactly what
they can live their life and you live your life. Now, if the nigga try to talk, hey, Dwayne, you cute. Nigga,
we have an issue.
Watch that shit, bro.
And most of the time, we don't encounter that.
That's not how them niggas coming at you. And them niggas will know who they know. They know who they know.
Yo, there must be an energy.
So
it's like there's an energy or like a thing that vibrates amongst them, like because they could pick out
so at the end of the day, leave the people alone. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody's bothering you, son.
And I've never had this issue.
They ain't bothering you. Don't bother them, son. That's how I look at it, man. Don't fuck with them, and they not fucking with you, son. Don't fuck with them, and they won't fuck with you and shit. I don't have no problem with them niggas. Them niggas is in the world and they here to stay, right? At the end of the day, if they want to participate in a woman's sports, let them participate because a woman
how they view themselves.
Women made it feel cool for them to participate in their world. So let them niggas participate in the world.
My business. No,
I'm supportive of them because I'm following the law.
I like. In principle, I get what y'all saying, and like I get.
I'm following the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
If my daughter would like to play basketball, and a nigga that woke up one day decided,
I have a daughter too.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like how I've thought about it. I like sports, and if one day my daughter decided to play basketball in high school, you know. They have bench players in high school. You don't have to be that good.
I'm gonna have to train her to be better than her nigga.
What the fuck? It's physically impossible.
If I wanted to be the greatest.
Yeah, you say that till she catch a elbow for a rebound and the nigga break her socket or something.
It's not that easy.
Like basketball.
Niggas are not giving elbows like that. Nah, it's not like that in basketball. Niggas got techniques, though.
Yo, to switch it up, we went crazy on that.
Though, you know what I mean?
But yo,
that's the enforcer. You gotta send out the goal. Send out the six nigga in the win.
Steph Curry in the NBA. The WNBA and shit.
Yo, listen, I got something. I got another one that we ain't speak on. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to speak on the Diddy, Mace, and the Freddie P shit.
Them niggas need to stop it.
Who's Freddie P?
They need to stop it.
Oh, how you say who's Freddie? What's
the
his
nigga
name?
from the band.
From the band.
Oh,
you ain't
Freddie.
seen it here about that situation?
That shit.
I'm on Diddy's side.
You on Diddy's side?
Yeah, nigga.
I can't.
So did you listen to Mace Oracle too?
All of them niggas. I've been listening to these niggas for 20 years.
I didn't listen. Once I heard the trap drums on it, I was just like, I don't really want to hear Mace on this.
I feel like Mace. I feel like them shits was pre-recorded. I feel like he letting them go.
I don't want to hear no broke nigga talking about a rich nigga.
Yo,
that's not true. I mean, that's unfair. Malcolm X died with $44 in his bank account.
That's Malcolm X. Listen, Malcolm X ain't make it to the day when the money inflated, nigga.
I'm never going against the grain.
I'm
never going against the grain.
What's that?
But I kind of felt Freddie P when he was
I didn't feel
when he was ranting about the situation.
What did you expect to get out making the band, bro? You was not no real artist, man. Nigga made you. The name of the shit is making the band. He made the artist. That means you after him, you're nobody. You was never an artist. He made you, nigga. This was like a Mr. Potato Head, nigga. Nigga, take the pieces away, nigga. What are you, nigga?
Yo, the nigga said he put Miami on, son. And at that time, he was one of the only
I don't know
niggas.
about that.
He was like, yo, Ross,
Wasn't-
Khaled,
Miami
all of them
wasn't
fuck
popping
with.
since-
Wasn't like Trick Daddy out?
Miami been popping since Uncle Luke, bro.
After Uncle Luke, it was quiet for
It
a
wasn't-
minute.
it wasn't Freddie P that brought them back.
Like Trick
Yo,
Daddy.
he got his
It
got his
wasn't
own.
Freddie P. It was
He got his
it
own
was-
sentiments.
JT Money had who that?
JT Money.
He had his
Trick,
You had
Trick.
Soleil.
Trick, America, Trick, my nigga Trick.
Trick
Daddy.
Trina, Soleil.
Slip and slide.
You pick and choose every other cause after that. But the only thing you're responsible for
Taking care of your
is
kids,
your
your
family.
family.
They didn't ask to be here. But other than that, it's on you. So if Diddy can hoodwink you, you get what I'm saying? That's kind of on you. You get what I'm saying?
You signing the regular
But it's
contract like
mad
everybody
people.
else.
Like I said, it's mad
I
people
never
that's
heard-
complaining about their contract.
I never heard Fate complain.
Faith says she was
And
broke
I'm not
at the
talking
time.
about. I'm talking about in general.
Faith
Just
said
in
she was
the.
broke.
G-Dep never complained.
Who?
G-Dep.
No, they said G-Dep
G-Dep
died.
was-
So, listen, let me tell you, the only star
G-Dep passed away, right?
The only
G-Dep
star
died
Diddy
broke.
ever had. The only star Diddy ever
No,
had.
G-Dep is locked up.
Was
G-Dep is
Biggie
locked up for
Smalls,
murder.
bro. You're not seeing
Black
this.
Rob passed away.
Black
The
Rob
only
passed
star Diddy ever had was Biggie Smalls,
away. Mace,
bro.
Mace not a star?
Everybody else, he made a star.
Mace not a star.
He made Mace a star.
He didn't
Because
make
Mace
this-
came in rapping about bang, bang, kill him up. The nigga told him switch his voice and all of that. That's my creation, nigga. I made you, nigga.
So you can say the same thing about Biggie.
You didn't know.
Yeah, he put the Versace shirt on Biggie.
Yeah, but Biggie still was Biggie. His voice cut through the cracks because Biggie was able to make Biggie music and be successful making Biggie music too. It wasn't just puffy music that took Biggie to the top. Biggie discography, his whole album took Biggie to the top, nigga.
I think that's what kept him there. I don't think that's what took him there.
Nah, no, we can't say
I say
kept
it's what-
or not. Biggie got cut short, so it's
No,
no
but
way.
I mean, no, he
to
wasn't the
know
hottest. He wasn't the
where-
hottest in the city when he was out.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. That's what kept
He
him there.
was.
He could out rap all these niggas, but what got him there was Juicy and Big
Yeah,
Papa and but
exactly.
but people were like,
But when
he
you
ain't
got
have-
his
he
album,
ain't-
when you got Ready to
yeah,
Die,
it's
it was
he not-
like-
But you
he not
still,
MC Hammer.
but at the overtime, Biggie was a star.
Yes.
It's no denying that.
So you don't think
Mace ain't no fucking star, bro.
that's
What?
I want to ask. That's what I want to ask.
No,
He's saying Mace is
no,
not a star
no,
without-
no, no.
He's saying Mace not a star without.
Nah. Mace is a star.
Hey, look
in
at
his
Joe's
own
videos.
right.
You always
Do
be number
nothing,
2.
bro.
Look at you.
That star died by that star lost his life by the time Double Up came up, nigga.
How Mace screwed up. My nigga Kanye said that.
By Double
I
Up.
don't know.
Yo,
What
but
Double
listen.
Up
He
did?
retired.
What Double Up did?
He retired. Boo. He
He
retired.
dropped it though.
But he retired.
He dropped it, though.
If he would have went full
He
press,
didn't retire, then drop Double Up.
it kind of wasn't that though.
It wasn't a postman's. I mean,
It kinda was like that. You
we
could see
got
the-
it.
the energy was
he dropped
there.
it. Then he said, "Yo, after this album, I'm out."
And he ain't dropped nothing until Welcome Back.
He ain't no star.
Oh
Welcome Back was
man.
not a good album.
If you a star,
I'm disputing
you
that.
always gonna demand. You're always gonna demand that attention,
To me,
bro.
Mace has. I don't know if it's like
Ain't no
Puffy
star.
production, but
Puffy made
Mace
these niggas
has
stars,
Mace
bro.
has like star power, bro.
All these niggas, Puffy make these niggas stars. No, he don't, bro. Because
So Puffy
that
made
nigga- that-
Fivio a star? Who? Puffy. I mean, no.
Mace.
Mace made Fivio a
No,
star?
Fabio made himself a star.
Mace,
But you don't
he
even know
did it
for
despite a
fact.
bad
Is
contract
Fabio a
for Mace.
star?
Yeah, I feel
this
like
point,
you don't
Fivio a
believe
star.
that.
At this point,
You don't even believe he's gonna do over 20. So if he can't do over 20, he's not a star, bro.
I feel like he's a star
If
for
he can't
drill.
do,
For
listen,
drill.
if Fabio sell 50,000 copies in his first week, he is not a star.
Yo, bro, you talking numbers that's crazy,
I'm
bro.
telling you what it is.
50 is all right
No,
right now.
he's not one
in
of them
this
dogs.
era right
I'm
now.
lying.
50 is
He's
not
not
all
one of
right
them
in this
guys.
era.
you gotta do 75 to be a star. To be like that. To be what you're talking.
75 is a custard star.
Yeah.
Because Meek Mill did 80 and he lost his stardom.
He gotta be star. You gotta
Meek
be
Mill did 80 just now.
His last album, he lost stardom.
And you
did
be bunning
80?
them
I
out.
thought he did
80 is all right.
Yeah, that's bad for Meek Mill.
Is it?
After you did 200 on the last one,
That was the. All right, you know what?
280.
I don't even want to get him
that's a
started.
big drop off.
That
dog.
is. I mean, he didn't have.
Because he didn't have the Drake feature.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to get him started. I
The
didn't-
stimulus.
He didn't have the Drake stimulus.
The stimulus.
He didn't have the hit. I didn't. He just didn't have a hit. It didn't necessarily need to be Drake. But
He didn't have the
It would have
stimulus.
helped if it was Drake. But
All right, let's speak on a couple
You say
drill
he
artists
didn't have
right
the
now,
hits.
right? We got a
The
lot
only
of
way he had
drill.
the hits is if it's Drake on the hits.
Listen, we got a lot of drill shit out right now, right? We got a couple. Right now, the people that's holding down the drill, as far as like drill on the East Coast, is a Bronx artist, right? So this is breaking news.
Drill is still alive?
It's still somewhat alive because all the
It's
artists start
Hangman right
jumping
now. He
on
got
him.
like one arm left.
No. Listen. So we got the City Girls just jumped on Fivio shit.
That shit weak.
Nicki's just jumped on Fivio shit.
That shit alright.
And now Cardi B just jumped on what's his name? Dougie
That
B.
shit
and-
ass. She didn't write it.
So
Yo, what's your problem, man? What's your problem, man?
but I'm really upset. I'm really upset with these labels because now Dougie B, the next day, Dougie B locked up for whatever shooting in outside of the courtroom.
Was it promo?
It can't be no promo, man. These kids is on
Is
drill
K-Flop
timing.
promo?
He came home though.
K-Flop?
No,
Dougie B came on the first bit.
No, he came home yesterday. I'm from the shit
He
yesterday.
came home from the shit yesterday
and he
too?
wasn't even charged.
Oh,
So I don't think he was the one doing the shooting, he said.
They said they had him sitting in the precinct.
I don't think he was the one doing the shooting.
Wow.
But
He had to go to the
listen,
Brooklyn,
I
man.
mean,
See, that's
What's-
a lot
what's
of fuckery going on. And people they cutting these people checks.
Do you blame Eric Adams?
for
Nah,
what?
I'm not
For
blaming
which
Eric
part?
Adams
For
for a
all
lot
these
of
niggas
shit.
getting locked up now.
No.
That's the new thing
Yo,
in the drill world.
I live in the east right now, right? And there has been a fucking 180 from before and after. Like when De Blasio was in one night, and then the next night Eric Adams is in. I see it in the police presence. I do. I absolutely see it.
That's a fact.
But no, this
Listen.
thing was here before, and my issue with Eric Adams, I never blamed him for any of this. My issue with Eric Adams is the issue that I have with everybody that blames drill for any of this. Nobody wants to directly address any of these issues, which no pun intended. Shout out to the podcast, but nobody wants to think. Nobody wants to figure out how do we stop these things. What we thinking about is how we lock these kids up and get them off the streets. And it might be a little.
I think that's very careless from adults, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
On our parts. Right?
Why you say that?
Because the minute the man came and said the drill shit, everybody jumped and switched the narrative of what it is, and people forgot what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are actually catching bodies and going on the internet and bragging about it. They're going on people's grave sites and peeing.
You banned
bro.
the music.
It never got to that. So
but you banned the music. You
No,
banned the
they're
music.
attaching it to the music.
Okay, yeah, boom, perfect.
The music is a soundtrack to the
Yeah.
fuckery.
Dude, and you're absolutely correct. They're attaching it to the music.
So that's what he's
that means-
talking
So I
about.
mean, you ban the music. I'm gonna go on live and talk about your dead homies. I'm gonna fucking post this Facebook
Yeah,
post
but you won't be
about your
able
dead
to
homies.
monetize off of it the way you're monetizing with the music.
Have you?
Half
do
of
you
them
not
ain't
know?
even monetizing off their
Exactly.
shit anyway.
Off their music.
Only the videographers is monetizing right now.
That's a fact.
Exactly,
And then the
but you
labels.
still
And then the
don't want
labels.
that music to make.
It's not the. It's
Waves,
not. So my situation is, if you want to stop the music, you figure out ways on how to figure out this issue and this problem.
Now this
excursion.
issue and this problem gonna continue.
No,
Dead
but
homies.
we don't.
It's
Dead
gonna
homies.
continue. It's gonna continue. But it don't
that's-
need to be part of the music.
So that's where. So that
It
usually,
don't need to be part of the package.
It doesn't need to be a part. It doesn't.
Part of your
It doesn't
package
need to be.
musically.
So then,
That's it.
It doesn't need to be a part of the package. So then you figure out how to thing. You figure out how to get these kids to do something else besides that. You don't just take away the music.
Because we're losing the actual talents by this way. Because the actual talents feeling they have to put on. The actual talents is not acting like they're the talent and the dudes that's
So
around the
banning
talent
the music.
to protect the, they acting like they gotta protect back in the days it was a rapper and the people that protects the rapper. You understand me?
Now the
And
talent feel like he can't rap about the ignorance unless he's literally
actually
putting in the
doing
work.
it.
Okay, and we get to this point.
Who's
From,
protecting the rapper?
No, we get into this point of these are kids following kids.
That's who's protecting them.
Who's protecting?
This is why you have to put a cap on that music to show them you cannot make a song and go on the internet and keep talking about the person that just got killed. It just don't make sense. This is why when I got mad when niggas compared back in the days music to it, because niggas was not doing that.
Nah, when Biggie and Pac died, that East Coast West Coast thing, well, it didn't die.
But
it
nobody,
fizzled.
but
It fizzled a
nobody
lot.
was going on record. If a nigga died when
What the fuck is hit him up?
Hold up. When fucking Suge Knight, man, Big Jake died.
Yeah.
Ain't no rapper came out and make a song about it. If that happened today, smoking on Big Jake in like 100 songs.
Yeah. That's a fact. No, but I mean,
Right or wrong. So this is what we saying. Niggas was not broadcasting shit. Shit you was hearing through word of mouth. You heard a nigga got ran down on
When the
Jack the
nigga-
Rapper, word of mouth.
But then no,
shit,
I
was
all
not
the
putting
shit
it in the Source
Atlanta,
magazine.
all right,
all the
when
underground
Big, When
shit.
Big said, heard through the grapevine, you got fucked 4 times.
Exactly.
But that's a drill lyric.
Did he say the rapper name?
He never
No,
said.
but a lot of when drill really started, when it was really like so around 2017, 20. I mean, because now we're at the point where it used to be
2016.
but yeah, early in
It
drill,
started, yeah.
they were very specific.
New York drill.
No, New York drill, yes.
Let's clean that up.
Brooklyn drill.
Yeah.
To be even more
Brooklyn
specific.
drill.
When Brooklyn drill was first, everything was they were talking about murders and things that have happened.
That's what happened in Chicago drill when it first started.
No, but without saying names. They wasn't saying names and everything was quoted.
Chicago was saying names.
Chicago, it was 50-50 because it took a while to decipher who the fuck they was talking about.
No, but because you didn't know that they was talking about.
Yeah, you
Because
know what, I didn't know
if a nigga say, "Yo, I shot at Poo Poo," you don't know Poo Poo
Yeah.
because
Until nigga break down who
exactly,
Poo Poo is.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Chicago been saying the name, so we're not gonna take that. That's where it started.
No, but like I said, I'm saying like when drill started, they wasn't saying, they was just real specific about times, places, and locations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? About like shit like that. And then it became a point where, all right, now we're saying it. And then like some of the rappers actually started dying. You understand? And then we're saying like the famous people in it and shit like that. So it kind of just spiraled out of control and it gets worse and worse. And like I said, my thing with drill is always like, I could preach this piece of shit till I'm blue in the face, but how am I to tell a person how to handle the death of a loved one? You understand what I'm saying? I can't. It's
I
hard.
could tell them not to go on in the studio and make a song about it.
Nah.
That's not how you handle it.
The way
That is not how you handle
creating a fake grave site and peeing on it is also not how you handle
I
it.
don't think that's how you handle it.
But these things happen.
But this is what
All
y'all,
these
because
things
y'all
happen.
allow it to happen.
Who the fuck is y'all?
If you
allow
listen,
the music?
No, if you condone the fuckery, these are the things that's gonna happen. It's only gonna get worse, bro. It's only gonna get worse. It can never. It can't get
censorship
no.
is the end.
The disrespect. Let me show you something. Disrespect is disrespect. Disrespect can't get any
These
better.
niggas are
it can
going-
only get worse.
These
Only
niggas
get
are going
worse.
to figure it out. That's exactly.
So you're gonna figure out the worst way to disrespect a nigga.
They're going to no, but if it's not through the music, it's going to be through somewhere else. And with social
But
media,
let
and
it
the internet,
stay there, because
It's
these
not-
things
it's
happen.
never- it's never
Listen,
going
these
to.
things been happening these things been happening in the hood, but it was never part of the music. Let it stay in the hood. Let it stay in the streets. What's happening in the
That's
streets
not.
is happening in the streets.
So you blame the people that talk about the music or curate the music. When is, in all honesty, this is the first time people have access to press to
the people that's curating the music is the people that's involving themselves in the act.
How the all right? So as a person,
It's not that these niggas is rapping and they mans in them in the background doing it. It's the niggas that's actually just going in the booth. They went and did a drill and went in the booth and rapped about it.
So here's the thing. About that, right? Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct about that, right? And now through that, unfortunately, through that tragedy, this nigga actually discovered, like, all right, well, damn, maybe I can rap. Maybe. You understand what I'm saying? You figured out a talent or something like that you didn't know.
You figured out a talent, but then when do you figure out to use that talent? Because you're not using it.
So the first thing I did was rap about the ops, and then this is kind of.
And then I'm gonna rap about the ops again.
No. But
No.
in theory, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me give you a timeline, and then you break down the timeline and you take it wherever you want to take it. But you get 150K just off of the fact that some people know it's a thing, and then it goes to Middle America, and now it's a cult following. So now, oh shit, you got a little buzz. Now you make another song, like you said, it could be about another nigga, or it might be about a song about a bitch or something like that. All I know is I had 150K views. This one before, we're trying to figure out how to get 200K now. And like I said, I might go the easy route. And I might talk about another nigga again or another body that fell, something like that. But I might come up with the hottest dance on TikTok. Or I might shift it to the next sound on TikTok or Instagram Reels. You never know. But this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't from like the first tragedy.
That's one in the million, right? Because let me.
Now that's not a million. That happens though.
It's one in a million.
It's not one in a
It's one in a million. That nigga come and his sound takes off because what he's saying. This is a nigga that wants to make it. These niggas, they catch a body. They go in the booth, they rap about it. They put a vid. Let me explain. I'll let you rock.
No, that's
they get 200, 300,000 views. It don't become about the music no more. You know what they chasing?
The clout.
The views.
The views and the clout.
So now, if I did another song and I just made a freestyle, I ain't talk about my ops. Oh, it did 50,000. The shit when I spoke about my ops did 300,000. Okay, my next video, I'm talking about the ops again. Damn, that shit did 400,000. I was more disrespectful. The more disrespectful I get, my shit goes up. So now niggas is not chasing a rap career. Niggas is chasing a YouTube career.
So that's on them. Is that on the rapper for figuring out like, okay, and so you saying instead of me putting fucking block work in a thing in this exotic package, all I gotta do is just mention a nigga I didn't like off the rip. And I make I'm getting a couple dollars for some walkthroughs. I'm getting a couple dollars.
That shit doesn't do nothing for your career, but hot you up.
I'm not thinking long term. I'm thinking it's the same thing.
That's bad.
It's the same thing as the same thing.
Once you said that, we not talking business right now. Because if you is a rapper and you say I'm not thinking long term,
it is.
I don't need to hear you.
But what we just said about the Puffy thing,
then that's a bad way of even going about it. Because when Puffy sells you his artist, he don't sell you. He sells you the fact that they're gonna be here for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And we
don't stop. Bad boy, we don't stop.
But that's not for
bad
you
boy,
to
we
know.
don't stop.
That's not for you to know. I'm not gonna sell you this guy's here for today, and he's not gonna be here next year. I'm gonna sell you this guy's gonna be here for the next 4 years. If you don't make it to the second or third year, that has nothing to do with me.
All you need to sell
but
all you need to sell my broke ass on is that I don't have to sell weed anymore.
This the type of shit they want me on. Time to take it there. I can't bring the strap, I ain't going. I ain't playing fair. Act up, you won't lead the same way you made it here. Twin 40s like a pair of Jordans, I keep a pair. All black, ski masked up when I slide through. Big Mac giving out orders.
Pusha package his music different. Then so when you say Pusha don't package his music, I'm out there on the block. Pusha packages his music.
That he's a weight man?
I'm so great, my music is drugs. It's not that I'm selling drugs. I'm selling lyrical motherfucking. You understand? He breaks his career down as a metaphors for drugs, bro. Like he'll be talking about a 16,
bars
but breaking
for
it
bars.
down. Like when Jay-Z said one rhyme could make a brick, he took that approach and ran with it.
Nah, my nigga, I'm not with that, bro. Lyrically, bar for bar, bro, he forces the rhyme, and once he says, I feel like listen, I don't feel like you know how like
that's the one thing he's good at.
No,
I
think he's good at the way he says the words so clearly. His delivery is clear, but I feel like what he's actually saying is not hitting. But because he adds a in the ad libs, he makes whatever he's saying harder than what it is. He's saying like, the way the coke rise, and once he does that, you feel the coke rise. But when you really listen to it, it's like, okay, I heard that already. So what? The coke rise when you whip the pot and it get hard and it fluff up, my nigga. So, but once he says and it just maximizes the bar. I don't have that great. When I rap, my ad libs ain't that great. That's why he's hard.
No.
His ad libs and his delivery is clear.
No, fuck no.
But he's not saying nothing, bro.
No, you bugging.
I'm not bugging, bro.
You bugging.
No.
You're bugging. Like you said, the only
Did you
reason
like
why...
Adidas?
No, wait.
Adidas.
That was weak.
That's how he raps regularly, bro.
You like Adidas?
What the fuck is that?
That's him going at Drake. That's how he raps regularly. Putting things together.
I love that shit.
Drake killed him in that battle.
Drake bodied him, bro.
I don't even think so.
Drake won.
I think he stooped to levels where Drake wasn't even thinking about. But I thought, yo, bro,
I wish I could rap
like how
bar
he
for
said
bar.
how clearly he talks and shit like that. That's what I loved about it. Like I like the way he broke down like all the distance.
Better.
Duppy freestyle was better, bro.
Drake shit
but
was
not
better.
Everybody don't think that.
I don't think so.
You on the other side of the ball to think that. So how could you argue me?
Nigga said a nigga
How
with a
could you argue me, Pusha, when you could identify that Duppy was better than. How could you argue?
I don't think so.
With me that Pusha is nice.
He is nice, but he's not the man.
Did he ever say
he's not better than Drake? I know that.
Did he ever say something to you that bust your brain?
Musically, no.
Lyrically, he's not better than Drake. What
Did
are you
he
talking
bust
about?
your head?
You think he's better than Drake?
Lyrically, bar
He's not
for
better-
bar,
he's not better than
words,
Drake.
putting the words together.
That nigga ain't got no. He ain't got no you and me in the 6, nigga. He ain't got no 5 a.m. and he ain't got no dreams worth more than money. He ain't got no 9 p.m. He got grinding.
Nigga say he got grinding.
Fuck out of here.
All he got to me is
Yeah, that nigga's
So
not
what y'all
better
didn't
than-
like?
Pusha T is not better than Drake, bro.
No,
Pusha
all
T
right. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
can't
saying
walk
that.
down the same hallway as Drake.
Malice is better than Pusha T.
Nah.
Malice was.
Yes,
I thought he was.
Yeah, I like
No,
the
he
was.
was
Yes, he
never.
was.
Was.
No, he
That was my
never.
favorite.
And I don't
rap.
mean-
That's
no,
my-
I'm talking about-
I love the clips.
No,
Don't get
never
it
was.
twisted. I love the
Never
clips.
was.
But I love
On the Nego album?
Malice.
I don't think what you call it. I thought the first album he was better than Pusha T, bro. I thought Malice was better.
I'm your Pusha.
But I'm thinking
First album?
But by the
first
time the
album.
casket dropped,
No. Let me clear that up because you know I'm a hip hop nigga and you can't tell me things like this without me going into things like this, right? You understand me? The first album, Pusha T, the first album that the world knows, Pusha T.
Okay, you talking about? I'm talking
Pusha
about
T
Lord
was the
Willing.
rapper.
I'm talking about
Lord Willing, Pusha T washed them niggas up.
And I'm like Lord Willing.
The only album
Malice.
where Malice had
with the popular demand joint
Malice had what's the name on the
Offenses.
the second Hear Me Fear Me album.
Okay.
Hell Hath No
Hell
Fury.
Hath No
That
Fury.
album, he caught Pusha on that album. The fucking exclusive audio dope album, that's their first album with The Funeral.
Yeah.
He caught Pusha on them albums. Those
I
are
never
two
heard.
albums.
I never heard that album.
Till Casket Drop and Lord Willing, those are Pushers.
Nah, till the casket drop.
I'm not jacking that.
No,
Listen.
till the casket drop, definitely push out.
Y'all don't know I'm the nice one, maliciously. Go check that out.
Said, yo, bro,
You heard that
line
Popeye
they-
first, nigga?
But
You
you
should
know,
make Kanye sign the nigga.
yo, so listen, right? All right. So you know me, right? You know my little shot is at Pusha, Kendrick, and Andre. You know what I mean? I'm declaring that. We're gonna get into those other
Free Kendrick,
But
man.
you know what I mean? I'm on my addressing all issue shit. So you know that's the basis of the show. So Slops,
you got any
you got any issues to address? Something on your
Yes,
mind that you feel like you
I
need to?
do. Why the fuck would you say that about Skelly Bang? Why the fuck would you say that, bro? Skelly Bang is the bro.
So what he's referring to is me saying that Skilly Bang is dirt and he killed dancehall. Listen,
Kill dancehall?
right now
He
dancehall is not lit. They
No,
just
it's
took,
not.
They took
But he
dancehall
brings
off
the most. He brings the most eyes.
That's
No.
all got locked up with vibes.
Thank you.
He didn't kill it though, but Vibes got locked up way before Skilly ever
Listen,
came out.
And it been dry since then.
Listen,
And he's the
Alkaline.
only,
Hold
like,
on.
Okay.
Alkaline.
What happened to that nigga?
I love
the
you,
battery kid?
Alkaline. Unruly God, Popcorn. Me love them Monday. But you see now, your man Skilly Bang allegedly got it. He got about 4 good songs. Brick Pan Brick. And you know what I mean? Playing Just Wash With the Coke.
Crocodile.
But all these other shits, bro, it's like I was in a dollar van.
Mr. Universe.
You
don't like Mr.
know,
Universe?
he got some new shit called Wow Wow. Oh,
Yeah, nah, why, that's just trash.
shit is dirt. But
That's
all
just-
his music is like that right now, bro.
All right, so that's right now, but he
Yo.
didn't kill it. He bought, he did not kill it. He brought the
Nah,
most
bro.
eyes to it in a minute, bro.
Listen, my BM asked me like, yo, what? She hit me up. Yo, what's the new reggae? I told her I didn't have nothing to tell her. I told her, listen to Skilly Bang. That's the only thing I could have told her, and it ain't it. It ain't it no more, my nigga.
So you don't like Ding Dong?
I like Ding Dong.
I think Ding Dong's fire.
I like Alkaline. I like Javalani. What's his name?
What you call it? I don't think Alkaline shit recently ain't really hitting the way. I can't even
like,
say that. I
what's
got
his
an interview
name,
with
baby?
Alkaline coming up.
What's his name, baby? It's a couple of them. Who else? Damn, it's like 2 or 3 more people, but
With the dancehall world?
yeah, in the dancehall world.
Dancehall kind of dead right now,
No,
bro.
so this is my issue. So when you said what you're saying, like it got locked up with Vibes, absolutely correct. But Skelly Bang was the first rapper I've heard first dancehall artist I heard in a minute that had a song remixed by multiple rappers.
Yeah.
So how can that person be the person that is responsible for its death?
Because after his only 4 big tunes, it's like All right, niggas is
But
tired of that little
but
shit.
He ain't
That
kill
shit
it.
dead.
But he ain't kill it though.
It's dead now. Ain't nobody.
His shit is dead. But
Who's-
so he didn't kill it.
Ain't nobody else there.
You
So he
act
the
like-
last one. And them
So
little
that's not his fault. That's not his fault. It's not his fault that he carried it when
He
nobody
not
else was.
carrying it right now. He not even carrying
So
the
that's
torch
his
right
fault?
now. He dropped 4 joints that's fire and then he dead.
Oh,
he
man.
dead. Right now, I don't know the new Big
Ding
Tune
Dong
right
actually really like surprised me. He's been dropping, but that wap shit, that shit trash though.
now. That whap, oh man.
that shit trash.
Yo, Bretchen.
And that one was gone.
Nigga, you know, I got an artist that's coming out right now that's
Mm-hmm.
a reggae artist that's lyrically hard and he get on rap beats and body and shit. Samo G. Check out Samo G. I'm going to be posting them on my page and shit, and I'm going to be posting them on a regular. Samo G.
That dog shit is hard. I fuck with
Oh,
that
you see? My son be in tune with the music.
fire. That
You
shit
know what I'm saying? But definitely.
Yo, I want y'all niggas to know, man. This is me. This is my. I gotta address a issue I want to address.
What issue you got to address?
Y'all
No, it's
niggas
not
need to
issue.
stop talking about that Will Smith shit. It's Friday, bro.
It's done.
Fuck
Please.
outta
Yeah,
here,
no.
Oh yeah. Yes. But we
Come
just
on,
we
man.
opened out
Please,
we
please.
opened our show with
No,
that.
I'm
Be
not
the last
talking about
conversation.
us.
Be the last conversation.
We putting a product out for the people. I'm talking about niggas on social media. I'm talking about
Yeah,
y'all
they burn it
Facebook.
out. It's
Y'all
burning it out on
niggas,
Facebook.
man. Y'all niggas just burning this shit out every day and shit. Know what I mean, son?
Yo, stop
I got
taking
friends
stop
that's
taking
mad
jokes off of
annoying
Twitter.
with this shit.
Please
Niggas be
stop.
taking jokes off of Twitter
I hate that.
and bringing it on
Remixing
Facebook
it.
and shit. Don't bring Twitter jokes on Facebook. You understand me? Stay over there with that and stay over there with that. You understand me?
But I do realize though how
Niggas be taking memes too.
what I do realize is how more advanced Twitter is because people really do come on with Twitter like with
Jokes.
Twitter jokes and that shit go
Nobody goes
viral.
on Twitter with Facebook. Nothing.
Every now and then because Facebook have such shit so ratchet.
Yeah.
People on Twitter would be like, I can't believe Facebook's a real place,
Yeah.
and then post it. That's how it.
But then Twitter is just more. But then Twitter is more ratchet than that though.
Twitter is my early morning getaway. So Twitter, I just be on the morning ranting, yo. Twitter is my safe place
That's
to
where
rant.
you addressed all this shit.
You know what I'm saying? But Twitter, you gotta have like one line hitter quitters. You can't rant. You know what I'm saying?
you could do the
On-
threads.
You could do the threads.
You could do the threads.
But on Facebook, I could do my little spill and get my shit off. On Twitter, you gotta have like a quick punchline. It gotta be 2 sentences or you nigga ain't reading your whole shit.
Y'all
you know what I'm
niggas get
saying?
off of that shit, man. I mean, y'all niggas be burning shit down, man. I mean, y'all
Yeah.
niggas ain't got no content.
But definitely, like, it's so real that I feel like some people was talking about Will Smith and the Chris Rock shit because it was nothing else to talk about. Because none of your posts was hitting unless you was talking about that.
Oh, Ari.
That's another thing.
Ari and Giero.
Oh,
This nigga rolled his eyes.
I'm not talking about no rapper's BMs. I don't know her name. I don't know her name. I'm acting like I don't know her name. I'm tired of that shit.
I think
man.
that's actually a really good
Nah,
topic.
it's a good
Because
topic.
what you do- what
Because
you-
the young girls,
What
they
you doing
believe in them.
No,
They
what you supposed to do with
believe
your
in them.
3-year-old because 3-year-olds lie, but I gotta believe my 3-year-old because if that small chance he's not lying, you get what I'm saying? I
Nah,
look
bro.
terrible.
What do you
Nah,
feel
bro.
about this before we close out? I see the status, right? And it says, Fivio to Pop is similar to Jay-Z to Big.
We'll see.
We
We'll
have to
see?
wait.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
a real
I like that. I like that. We'll
That's what I
see.
said.
We gonna
You
keep
know what I
it
mean?
we'll
And that's
see.
what I said. You got to wait until his album drop. You can't say that yet.
We'll see. But yo,
Another great episode.
another great episode. We addressed all issues.
And
You know what I'm
we was
saying?
floating,
Doing what we do.
passing the rock. I scored 40 tonight. He scored 40. He scored 40.
You already know.
We didn't need the other plate, the teammates to do anything.
We balling. I'm upset with the Brooklyn Nets, man. That's another topic.
I'm
for
happy
the-
what I'm seeing.
Shut up.
See this nigga right here? Yo, listen, man. It's your boy Marz Money.
Flightschool Pree.
Your man slap shot you.
You already know, man. Addressing All Issues, episode 5, man. Peace out. We here.
Rag, recording live with a water brown. Security guards sell hard, the front doors down. Only Miss Seville and Bell work, they said they on it now. They need to fix mine. Shit, it's the 5th time. And Lil Rod just got shot for